Hey everyone. So, got a few minutes to talk about this because this has been on my mind, and this is something I had to overcome, and I want to share this with you. Okay? I had a few people ask me in my life, and it might be getting real hot in here because you might see me sweating a little bit. I'm trying not to roll the windows too far down because I don't really want people to be hearing me. Which, I mean, they probably need to hear it. But, so, I had people ask me, how the heck you get over an ex so fast? How the heck do you get over that friend situation? Like, you act like it just never happened. You act like, if I would have went through that, man, it would have took me years upon years to get over that. Or I would have been going back and forth and constantly being codependent on this person, or being in a toxic dynamic or a situation with this person, even though there ain't no love there. This person don't want me. I don't really want them, or I know it ain't gonna work out, but I just can't let go because I can't fathom being alone. And things like that. So people can tend to stick with people because they're afraid to experience themselves. They're afraid to embrace themselves. They're afraid to unlock the door to who they truly are. They probably have a lot of things that they gotta heal and they gotta deal with, and they gotta come to realization. And some people will constantly be around people because they cannot fathom the dark. So I should. But I digress on that. So certain people ask me, so how the heck you do it? How do you get over that situation so fast? And then honestly, how I get over a such a situation so fast. Well, I remember besides being in middle school, I had my little heart broken when I was in middle school before. And then I got married really, really young. And this person that I was married to, after that whole situation had happened, I literally, I had a whole probably 3 years to heal from that. Maybe 4 years. No, roughly 3 to heal from that. But I was putting in the work. Putting in the work means I didn't just close up and not go to therapy, not just sit in front of a TV eating myself to oblivion, or watching TV to oblivion, or whatever, using escape. And it's okay for a little while to just depends on what it is. It's okay for a little while to have a little something or something, because sometimes you gotta watch a little TV. Sometimes you can't heal every single day, every single moment, every single hour. So sometimes you gotta get yourself out of that state. Okay, I roughed around in the dark for a little bit. I got a little stronger. Now I see the light, and now I'm over that situation. Now I'm over this little situation. Now let me take a break from this. Then I go out, maybe have a little fun. Okay, now it's time to go back inside. And I'm just, I guess you could say, metaphorically speaking, now it's time to go back inside to just basically heal again, heal from a situation. Because when we go out into the world, we experience certain things that's going to trigger something that we may need to touch up a little bit, or heal, or transform. But how did I get over these certain exes or friendships? They don't even have to be exes. It can be friendships. It can be family dynamics, situations. And what I learned was not to sacrifice who I am, my life, over to a person, to a human being that has no right to hold my heart, that has no right to. They're imperfect. They're imperfect. They got things going on. They got their own problems. They have their own darkness that they got to deal with. Why sacrifice who I am and sacrifice, give so much and give until I'm totally depleted? And this means you may be a person that has stopped working somewhere, or stopped a career, or stopped a passion because this person, you wanted to keep this person. You may change how you look and how you speak and how you act, or your personality, whatever like that, because you wanted to keep this person. You may stop doing what you love to do, or not pursue what you love to do, because you wanted to keep this person. It was all about them. And when you sacrifice, and the patriarchy wants to teach you this. And you can also look at it as the religion aspects. It made me think, like, who taught me this? Who taught me to sacrifice my life for another? I shouldn't be sacrificing, because once you experience and once you do the things, sometimes you have to really sit back as a human being. Is this really working out for me? Or am I just going into insanity, and I want to blame the next person for choosing wrong? Why should I sacrifice my life over to another person just so they can feel good, just so they can feel comfortable? This is kind of sort of like dimming your light because your friend is insecure of you. So you wanna shut down who you are. You may be outgoing, you may be outspoken, you may be very knowledgeable, you like to dress up, you like to put on some makeup. You stop doing all these things because you felt like your friend was jealous, insecure, felt some type of way, and you stopped all these things because you wanted to keep this person. So you sacrificed who you are to keep them. But then it became detrimental. You became empty. Now you becoming her in certain ways, or you becoming him in certain ways. The way you talk, the way you act, the way you dress, the way you speak, who you are. Well, not who you are. Your character, your personality. You become the other person because you done sacrifice who you are to mesh with somebody else, to integrate with somebody else. You giving to this person to build them up, to make them satisfied, to make them comfortable. And you forget about yourself. And this is why you walk around blaming everybody. You walk around victimizing yourself. You walk around saying that this. And the real issue is because you had laid down your life for another, so they can live. So they can live while you are basically ending yours. Do you get what I'm saying here? So why do I get over exes this fast? Because I don't mesh and become them. Yes, the whole married vow and stuff like that, you become one and things like that, really deep, really, and you can change your whole wedding vows. You don't have to go with what patriarchy and what somebody has said. This is the all and be all. We have to say this and this and that. No, you don't. You make a choice to what you want to say when whoever's marrying y'all. So the whole thing about becoming one, you meshing together, is meaning that you are coming together because this is your partner. You got to come into agreements with some things and find the agreements, not becoming him or him becoming you. A lot of times when a woman wants their man to lay down his life and sacrifice his life, what happens is he becomes depleted and she becomes energized or whatever like that. And she still may be walking around snarling, blah, 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 but it becomes a control aspect, even vice versa. Same thing with the man. It becomes a control aspect. Now I got her, now I got him to do as I say, to do as I want him to do. Now he's acting like how he should not be acting, meaning that he's acting like you. He's you, basically. So I had to learn from past situations, past relationships, that not to give myself up. Yes, I'ma love you. Yes, I'ma appreciate you. Yes, I'ma, we gonna both feel good. Not just one person feel good. We gonna both. If you are not if I have to stop what I do, if I have to not talk like this, act like this, be like this, dress like this, blah blah blah, to satisfy you, honey, you're not for me. That means you do not like me. You do not like me. And you have to really question your friendships and question your relationships. Do this person even really like me? Because it's the projecting of them not even liking themselves. They want everybody around them to be like them so bad, but honey, do you even like you? It's validation that they're seeking, because they want everybody around them, even their spouse, even their girlfriend, even their boyfriend, to be like them. They can't even be separate apart from who their spouse and who they're in a relationship with. They can't be separate. They have to have a skin coat on or something of somebody else to feel that, see, I have pounds and pounds and pounds of skin coats on, just to show you that I'm powerful in my own way. So I have to control this person to act like me, be like me, because I'm not securing with who I am. I have to realize that with past people. I don't want that mess. I'ma love you, I'ma be a true friend to you, blah blah blah, but I am not sacrificing who I am to make you feel good. Period. A person separate from you, your spouse, your friend, or whatever, should allow you to be you, love you for who you are, as long as it's not detrimental to you, as long as you're not being in a way or acting in a way that is like causing you to go downhill, or a negative reaction in everywhere you go. Then you won't have to change some things, okay? Come on now, no difference. Oh, they just accept me for who I am, but you over here cheating. I'm not gonna accept that. What? Again, you don't like me because you gotta go do what you want to go. Come on now. I'm not gonna accept that. I'm not gonna accept that. Same thing with cleanliness. If a person is a slob and they say, well, you gotta accept me for who I am, but they all over here unorganized, they don't know what to do, they all over the place because they a slob. That's something that you gotta change. And come on now, come on. Well, some people have to get told that, okay? Because some people just don't realize that it's causing them to go downhill. But anyway, getting organized, okay? But yes, y'all, yes, really think about that. Okay, you are you, the person is them. If you feel like you are sacrificing who you are to please another, give them energy. Energy is currency. You ain't finna waste my coins, honey. That's how you need to be. Accept somebody who's gonna accept you or who you are, and your higher self. You're leveled up in your ability to basically, it's hot in here, y'all, to basically be this. You rising to the top. You're better in your life. You're not going downhill. they should allow you to rise. But when some people come into your life, they will want you to sacrifice that to please them. They want the energy, so they will have the energy for themselves, so they can build off of your back, off of your energy, and then they prosper. But you are going downhill. You are sacrificing your life for this person. You are separate from that person. Yes, you become intertwined based by marriage or whatever like that, by a contract or whatever like that, but you are your own person. Do you get what I'm saying? Now I'm not saying you gonna believe what you want to believe, but I'm trying to give it to you in a logical state. How do you feel? You might be like, I gotta sacrifice. I did it. Well, this is what this says. But okay, keep doing it. Keep doing it. How do you feel when you do it? When you try to go forth in your passions, blah, 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 see how they react. If they're reacting good, you got the right one. Okay? But then when you try to withdraw back, like, okay, I need to focus on myself. I need to focus on my self-care. I need to focus on what I got going on, my finances, blah, 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 blah. See how they react then. Watch. That's all I wanted to say. I got to go back to work. So y'all have a good day. Don't forget, I am a beauty consultant. I do spiritual consulting. Talk to me and I will advise you. And I teach financial literacy. And I'm helping those get out of poverty. Okay? Y'all have a good day.